What's up everyone and welcome to you on the MOONCHARTS YouTube channel. Hope that you're all doing very well as always, and yes, we're going to update Bitcoin, we're going to update what's next, we're going to update everything here. But yeah, before to start, normally the microphone is working well, just going to say that we are starting on the Discord server, bam bam bam. Perfect, here you go, gonna say also here on Twitter, bam bam bam. Here you go, so we are good, alright, perfect. So just gonna double check for the sound. Normally it should be working well. Yes, it's working out. Pretty cool. Just gonna pop out also the chat here. Alright. Hey mate, welcome to you here. Welcome, welcome. Top chat here, gonna hide just the live chat here. Perfect. So we are good. Alright. So yeah, we're going to update everything here. We're going to update the different possibilities. We're going to update where we can look for trades, where we can look for longs, such as, by the way, yesterday with VIPs, for example. Just to give you a quick example, this was applied yesterday. You know, we got some levels against here. We have some levels. By the way, I'm going to update the chart in front of you to add all the levels, everything here, so you can really see how I'm doing this daily. But yeah, this was, for example, all the levels we got yesterday was on the very top here. We got a support, another support zone here. You can see the first zone I was looking for a long, okay, the first and only first zone I was looking for a long was this daily level with a daily path control. You can see here $27,811. Bam, this is the exact same trade. So we got this hit to the dollar. Why we was looking for a long here? Simply because this was the best levels. We got here to the downside. All the levels from here got already hit, and so this was yeah, the best levels here clearly to the downside for a possible bounce. So we just hit our target, as you can see here. So it looks like it's a front run, as you can see on the chart. But if you go and check out on Exo charts here, you can see the naked session path control level, so to speak, the green level here is the red level right here. As you can see, we hit that and we got an instant rise from here. Then I just say to my team, hey, that's a nice take profit we have there. Right here. So I just say, can I just zoom up? Perfect. I just say, hey, that's a nice take profit from here. And so from here we just got a price reversal. That's pretty nice. So a very good long trade. That is the first target. That was the first target for long. So of course now we can still hit the daily because the daily is still not hit at the moment. As you can see here, the daily is untapped, okay, but the naked session is hit at the moment, so we can remove that. But the daily level here, you can see, is still untapped, so we have to be aware of the daily here still. And so for a possible, for example, swing through, pound of failed auction of the low right here, this is something we have to be aware of. But should we lose this daily level, we can bounce off, for example, the top of the chart here. There is a gray line you can see here with the value area low, okay. It is possible there is an example of support if the current support here is lost, okay. But the best levels really for a long trade, if we start to lose that daily here, get acceptance below here, will be clearly to go with a swing through pan daily down to the naked session path control. So all of this zone clearly of support here, right here, okay, all of this zone of support. Just gonna check that we don't have any new levels here, but yeah, by the way, normally it will be high now. So all of this zone here, right here, from the swing through pan down to the naked session path control is the next zone of support. Really, I'm interested into a long. If we have to go below here, if we have to lose that daily here, okay, we can bounce off the top of the chart right here. As you can see, the gray line that is here. We can bounce off this with the value area low, but I will prefer personally to go more down here, to go minimum to this target. Okay, now we're going to see a different waves. But anyway, so yeah, that gives us a very cool long trade already. As you can see here, it's pretty cool. So now another touch will be nice, to be honest with you, to really hit a daily here. But yeah, that the naked session path control here, you can see have been hit to the dollar here. I mean, it's hit clear here. We just get the touch of the naked session path control, the red level here, and get an instant rise from here. So that's pretty cool. Now we have a new naked session path control, 28,170. So 28, bam bam bam. Naked session path control 28,170. Oops, just, oh my god. Bam, perfect. So here's a new naked session path control. Oh my god. 170, perfect. Just gonna add this in here, and so this looks like this is a daily. Yeah. So levels only here. Okay, good. So we have only this, so we don't have any. 170. All right, so naked session path control, we're good. TPO here, you can see we'll have one, so 28,518. So let's add a TPO, 28,518. Bam, good. So I really don't like to get too much levels here, but the thing is, on the low time frame, you can see on the daily it was well respected. Here again, it was well respected right there. The Valera high was a very good level here. It was, you can see, flip to support, get a rise, then lose everything, flip to resistance, and get acceptance more down. So this is again some very nice level here. Before the path control was also well respected. You can see here resistance, support, resistance here, small resistance here, try to break out but fail. The only, I mean, even the weekly here is good, to be honest. You can see here resistance, support, resistance, a bit of support here, support, bit of support here too. So yeah, I'm gonna keep these levels, but yeah, these are not the best levels, to be honest with you. Here the best really is daily here, and otherwise well, the top of the channel is Valera low, but otherwise the best are really daily here down to the naked session path control. Anyway, so TPO 28,518, we're good, perfect. So we can go on the daily path control. Do we have anything? Yes, we'll have one here. So let's take this. Good. All right. So that's it really with the levels we'll have to add on the chart here for today. We just have to check out the daily levels, and then after that we are good. Just gonna go by doing the scalping here, gonna load all the tabs. Oh fuck, I removed the 1 minute. Clone, 1 minute, perfect. Let's go on the 1 minute here, good. 30 seconds, 10 seconds. All right, so what do we have today here? Yeah, before to continue with this order flow. By the way, if you want to get 3 exo charts months for free, you have to join us as VIP. There are 3 places remaining right now. Right here, if you join as VIP, you can get 3 exo charts months for free. You just have to join as VIP, you get 3 exo charts months for free. That's pretty cool. And yeah, there are not 4 but 3 places remaining at the moment. So yeah, limited stuff as always. Yeah, so if you want to get 3 exo charts months for free, you can just join as VIP and you will get this software for free for 3 months. That's pretty cool. Yeah, anyway, just gonna continue with this. Let me just hide this, let me just log that, and gonna go on the daily time frame. What the fuck is this, to be honest? I mean, this is a daily. Okay, let's add this new one, but I mean, I'm just going to keep it for the first touch, or otherwise I'm just gonna remove that, because I mean, I don't like it a lot, to be honest. It's I don't like it at all. So yeah, no, I'm gonna yeah, gonna keep it. The only level I really don't like is the weekly here is the path control. Let me see if the path control is still the same or not here. So to the top right there, to the very beginning. Alright, and from the very beginning of the consolidation here. Alright, it's still the same. So there are 2 fixed, pull you can use for this fixed run here. To be honest, you can pull it from the very start of the consolidation, where we really start to get some red candles and everything here. Otherwise, you can really pull it from the start of the consolidation. So here, in that case against here, the Valera high is just a bit above here. So if you really don't want to miss a trade, you can just, for example, take this Valera low, okay, and not the lower one. Personally, I do prefer the lower one here because I have the top of the channel right here otherwise. But this is another possible pull you can use, but I do prefer the one right here, because from the very beginning this is what is getting really more and more respected, to be honest. So I'm going to take this. And by the way, Valera high is a bit above, but that one was also very good. Alright, let's keep this. Nice. Okay, so these are all the new levels of the day. So we have a daily right here, a naked session path control, just as you can see here below, behind here, you can see naked session path control. So daily naked session path control here, we'll have TPO and a daily path control here both. Okay, these are all the new levels we have today to add on the chart for possible trades. So hope you know how to get them really. Just read this right here. I don't know if there is a key to open this or not. No, okay. Right here, you have to go there, take the values, and just add these levels on your chart, really. Anyway, let's just come down the order flow and see a bit what we have. So right here we got a crazy, against here we'll have a crazy amount of shorts here while moving down. We'll have like, I mean, 2 million is nothing, 3 million is nothing, but like we'll have 20 millions of new shorts opening here into this move to the downside. The premise here, at this time, we started to form some few absorption, but nothing crazy to be honest with you here. So yeah, more of this, we got no levels here really. I mean, we got a view up close, we got only the view up close by the way. So that will be, normally it was when it was breaking this to the downside. Okay, so I was waiting for that long trade, but it was breaking. So we didn't got all these new levels right here. We was breaking this Valera high here. Okay, was coming to the path control, but yeah, we got no reason to long this here. We got no reason to long this here. We got nothing good on the order flow. So yeah, that was not the best of the best. This was not really like traffic shorts. But anyway, we're gonna move to the downside. 2 million here of shorts that bring us with absorption here. Yes, as you can see, we have a low here. High low, we have a low and a lower low on the right. You can clearly see it here. Low, lower low, low, high low. So it means that we have some people shorting here on both lows. Okay, but we have some bigger limited order longs absorbing all of this. Something to be aware of. Do we have any other traffic shorts here? Possibly. We do have some few shorts now coming in here. You can see 3 million, 1 million, 2 million before here. Nothing crazy, but still, yeah, we'd like to see some bigger stuff. But anyway, so we have, yeah. Look at this on the 15-minute candle here. It's 23 millions of new shorts opening. This is crazy. This is really crazy. Yeah, now we are getting a lot of shorts here that bring us with no absorption yet. This is not really good. That would be good to get some absorption down the lows. Otherwise, it's not really good for high next. And if we do reclaim here with no absorption, in that case, I want to see absorption on the next low to get a bounce next. Because yeah, I mean, thing is, to be honest, we have absorption of pretty low, so it's fine. But it will be nice to get absorption here too on the lows. For now we don't. Good thing we'll have a bullish reaction right now, but I mean, it's here. Let's see here on the waves very quickly what we're getting here. I mean, it will more likely a triple wave here, right? So that's a correction. It's to go down normally. Triple wave. I mean, we can still do like a bigger double XY, A, B, C flat. All this kind of boring stuff you can do in a range really, but yeah, not really like it. Anyway, so yeah, anyway, so that's already with the levels here. So now we are going to plan to the downside to the upside as always. This is very important. So if we lose that current long trade, okay, this is what we have planned from the very top yesterday. The only good long trade was here. Personally, it was the only time. Of course, I was looking for this level, these levels here. We have to be aware of that. But the only good long trade was personally starting from here. Then if we had to lose this, yes, we can bounce out the top of the chart right here. So the gray line you can see here, okay, plus the Valera low, but I will prefer to see the daily below here. So that will be in my next long term if I have to lose the current low and really get acceptance below here. Still look for a long on the top of the chart right here. You can see the gray line right here, okay, with the Valera low, because we can still get something off this. But yeah, I will take a long here only if we get something like really good on the order flow. Otherwise, I'm just going to wait for my second target, right? Really second main target for the long. That is the first main target for the long. If this is lost, the more likely is to go and take out the lows minimum here. So daily down to the swing through pan here with a daily down to the naked session path control. All of these zone of support really. Okay, and so from here you look for a new high to be made, and or just a long range. First you trade as a scalp, and if it have to be turned into a swing, you're gonna be turned into a swing. Okay, but if this is lost here, we're just going to look for a swing. I mean, for the bottom of the channel here is a gray line plus a swing through parallel look of the lows. If there is nothing like this, we're just going to look for a continuation to the downside here into the naked session path control. From that naked session path control, there is nothing good further on the order flow. Okay, just look for the continuation down to the next level, so to speak. Here weak negative path control, break the weak negative path control here is a confluence, so to speak. Here is the weak negative path control is a yellow level. Okay, so break the 1 2 3 yellow level with a confluence. Look for the daily here with a naked session path control, and if this is lost, we just have to go and check out the two lows here. So we have a low here, a second low here, so just look for a swing through pan or a fair look of the two lows into the Valera low and the daily level. Okay, again, you have all the course on the website to learn how to trade swing through pan, everything. So if you want to go to learn more, just go and check out the website. Anyway, so now to the upside here, we'll have the path control first, then we'll have the daily here with a naked session path control. Am I really looking for a short in the middle of the consolidation? Not really, to be honest with you here. So not really, I don't really care. I mean, except maybe for a scalp, but yeah, we'll see the direction here. This is a very good short or not, but otherwise I'm just gonna wait for high really to short that. So yeah, path control. I mean, the thing is now, yeah, we have something good here. The best, so if we have to go higher, the best really will be to go. So that is the first resistance. We'll have to be aware if we can absolutely reject from here because that's a resistance. But otherwise, the best of the best will be to go around the Valera high into the view up close right here, because of course that's a view up close, as you can see here. We'll have the view up here, that close and open, bam, the current price next while we are playing it. But we have the view up close here. It can still give some good reaction sometimes. You can see not all the time, but even here you can see we do a bit of a bounce. Okay, but for example here you can see bam, view up close, rejection. Okay, yeah, because I can't load more, but you can get some nice traction of the view up close. So yeah, swing through pan here of that top with a view up close, and if there is nothing bearish here, bam, just look for the daily up to the day negative path control, so next zone of resistance. Okay, if this is broken, just look for more likely a new high to be made. Still be aware of the Valera low level. That is, to be honest with you, a very good level, not gonna lie. You can see a rejection all the time. When we hit this Valera low level, we got a rejection. This is pretty crazy. So yeah, can still give something, but if we get acceptance above, we're going to look for a swing through power this high right here into the top of the channel. If there is nothing bearish on the order flow at this point, we're just going to look for a new high to be made. So new high to be made, swing through power fair look from that top right here. As always, this is all the time what we'll have to look for when we take a high or when we take a bottom. If we don't do any of this, there is nothing bearish on the order flow, bam, we just look for a continuation into the day negative path control up to the path control here. Okay, so very massive big zone of resistance here. And if we get acceptance above this, we're going to look for the Valera high here with a naked session path control. Okay, but it is a very massive big zone of resistance. Okay, to really something really at these levels on your chart is extremely important. This is really an important zone. But anyway, so yeah, there is a plan really to the upside, to the downside. So in any case, if we go more down, if we go high, we know exactly where we have to look for trades. Okay, we really exactly know where we have to look for trades. So first long trade right now. Okay, again, I'm not saying you have to long here. You have to read the order flow. Okay, to make the decision if you have or not to take a trade. Okay, and if there is nothing good here, we just look. So this is also something possible here, but I will prefer personally to go down right here. Okay, so swing through pan here of that low. So from here, swing through pan here of that low down to the naked session path control. All of these zone of support here. Okay, and if this is lost, we are more likely going to look for a new low. We can still bounce to the bottom of the channel here. That's possible because we're in a range, but the best will be to take out the lows here minimum, and maybe bam, continuation to the weak negative path control more likely next. Okay, but yeah, so first we'll have to look for that long trade here. Already feeling that yesterday, right up to here, nice take profit, bam, price reverse. Anyway, so now let's go on the wave. So the wave, what we have planned yesterday, because I did a public update yesterday, and so by the way, I can't remember what I planned it normally on Tuesday with you. I planned this, I think. Yeah, normally I planned this. So yeah, here this is not the main idea, to be honest with you. Here this is something I will take if I see that we do a wedge, for example, to the downside here. Okay, a wedge, so to speak, this, okay, to the downside here, like a triangle, but to the downside. It's not a triangle, but it looks like it's the same shape or a wedge to the downside here. Okay, this is what I'm going to take if we do a wedge to the downside here. Okay, and we take out the lows. The other configuration is we take out the lows directly here, so I'm going to take this an impulsive here directly, okay, for the C wave of the flat, okay, with an impulsive here. Now the main idea personally is still this, okay, still, so not necessarily with a low here, we can still take out the lows as I said earlier, you know, into the daily, so into that long term here, daily down to the naked session path control. Okay, so you just come back here, just lose everything, go in here, and from here get a bounce, or just get a bounce of the daily for the swing through pound, some kind of stuff like this. Yeah, that is something possible. That will be nice, to be honest with you. Anyway, just gonna remove that by the way from my chart. Perfect. So yeah, you know what we'll have planned today is we look now for the impulsive move to the upside. In any case, we'll have planned a long here. If you remember good with the APs here, and even with you by the way on the YouTube channel. This was a long trade. Okay, so A, B, C zigzag. We're looking for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got also the levels plan. Okay, so bam, we'll go into the value area low here and get a bounce from here. Okay, and so we got so the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, and so we got the bounce from the value area low too. Okay, if you go on this, you got the value area low here. You can see value area low, go inside, get a bounce, and that gives us a very cool 6% push to the upside. That's pretty nice, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's pretty cool for day trader. Now in any case, if we don't do the push to the upside, that's a winning trade. We made profit. Now the stop loss is set on the tree, so who cares really? Okay, money is money. And now we can just not lose money anymore because we got 2 take profit normally, something like this. And yeah, the trade is safe really. But anyway, so yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, now if we have to go more down, you know where we have to look for a target. If we have to go more down here, just gonna check something really quickly with you here to see if that can still be the C wave of this ABC fly. Because the thing is, we have something very raw here in the C wave that is an expanding ending. Normally, you know, when you have an ending, it's like you have a weight or a leading by the way. So for example, here you have a 1, 2, 3, or 5. The wave 4 can break the wave 1 top bottom by the way. Here it's possible. This is a leading. Sorry, here an ending is the exact same waves, just with some different small wave. You have everything on the website, but it's in a C wave or in a wave 5. A leading is a wave of an ABC zigzag only, not an ABC 5, because an ABC 5 have a correction, or in a wave 1 of an impulsive or a leading, by the way. So a leading in a wave or in a wave 1, and ending in a wave C or in a wave 5. Okay, the small wave are just a bit different, but the thing is sometimes you can get an expanding ending, so to speak, not a wedge like this here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this, and then bam, reverse. You're going to get you do not start from bigger wave and you go to smaller wave. You start from smaller wave and you expand the move to bigger wave. So you start from smaller wave and you expand the move and you expand the move like this. Okay, so you do an expanding stuff like this. Okay, and so this is what happened there, more likely for the moment. The thing is, you have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the thing is, it's very rare to make this. Now, these days, we do some crazy stuff, not gonna lie. Okay, we do some really crazy stuff. If you remember good here, so we was here, yes, if you go on the 15 minutes, for example. This, for example, is a leading with a smaller wave of an ending, with a crazy wave 5. So we'll have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and bam, a massive wave 5 here. So crazy rare. Next, what do we have here? A leading, yeah, leading with a small wave of an ending. So an expanding leading with a small wave of an ending. I mean, what effect really? So wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a wave 5. So you can see here, we do not go from smaller wave to bigger wave like this. Okay, we go from smaller wave and we expand the move here. You can see. So that brings us with we have the small wave here in the leading wave 1, 3, and 5. We have the smaller wave of an ending. Okay, so correction, ABC zigzag. Just to make it really maybe a bit clear, we'll have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For a leading, we'll have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we'll have impulsive, correction, impulsive, correction, impulsive. We can get an ending here, we can get a leading here, it's possible. Now in an ending, we'll have an ABC zigzag, another correction, whatever you want, can be ABC zigzag too, another ABC zigzag, another correction, whatever you want, it can be an ABC zigzag. Triangle is not very common, to be honest with you, in this way 2 and 4. And then we'll have another ABC zigzag. So sometime in very rare case we can make a leading with a small wave of an ending and an ending with a small wave of a leading. So speak for example an ending with impulsive and a leading with ABC zigzag. Here for example this is what we'll have. You can see we'll have a 5 ways correction, 5 ways in the wave 5. Here we'll have another 5 ways correction, 5 ways ABC zigzag here in the wave 3. Here we'll have another 1, 2, 3, so 5 ways 5 ways correction, 5 ways in the wave 1. So leading with a small wave of an ending. Pretty crazy. So that's why these days to make some crazy stuff like this, for example here an expanding ending, it's absolutely fine, to be honest. I'm not surprised at all. We did some crazy stuff before, so it's fine. Now the thing is, if this is not an expanding ending, we're going to look for a new low to be made. What can be this right here? It can be simply so bam, 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 a B wave right here on the very top. Okay, now we look for the C wave to the downside. Okay, it's something possible, for example. And so in that case, what will be this? It will simply not be the expanding ending here, but it will be, for example, so here an ABC flat in that case, so A, B, and C flat. Again, we'll really have to accept these are 5 ways because it looks a lot more like a double X model, so I'll not really take this mainly, we'll take something else I'm going to show you. Let's go with this. And so in that case here, that will be a double XY. Here we have an ABC zigzag. Okay, we bounce from the 161 maximum target, so W, correction, correction, and another correction ABC zigzag here, so WXY, triple correction. Okay, so that will be in that case a wave I'm going to take if we have to make the 5 ways to the downside here. Okay, but I don't like this ABC flat because see here looks more like a double XY. To be honest with you, here we have a impulsive correction ending, so ABC zigzag, correction, and another 5 ways, correction, 5 ways, so ABC. So ABC zigzag, correction, ABC zigzag. We retrace 30 on today's minimum. We have to retrace for the next wave to be valid if you pay attention here, as you can see. And so that's more likely here. You can see 30.2 we bounce from here, so that's more likely here a double XY personally. Okay, but it can be, for example, a really crazy water effect 5 ways also, like a wave like this, wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like some crazy stuff, like really thick wave, to be honest with you. But as you can see, these days we do some crazy waves, so it's absolutely fine. We're in a consolidation, so everything is a load really. In that case, we're in a wave 1, 2 here to the upside. That's why we plan this long target. Low here to be aware of, but not the main idea, and lower here if we have to go more down. That will be really the best to go there. But anyway, so yeah, that is the first configuration. But if we have to go more down, I will not take this, to be honest with you. I will take the ABC zigzag we planned before. Perfect. ABC zigzag, and I will take the double XY I was talking about yesterday in the public update. So W, X, and Y. And then we finish that wave to here. Can I change this to, okay, I'm gonna change this to pink. Gonna add the waves here, gonna reduce that a bit, and gonna add this with red. So you can really see the difference between the impulsive and the double XY. As always, an X wave can get anything, okay, anything except a triangle. So to speak here, what we can do some crazy stuff and be again range bound for a bit. For example, we can make an A, B, C flat, and once the X wave is done, bam, we make a new low again for the Y leg right here, and then finally the wave 2 is done. So as you can see, we can do some crazy tricky move, if you can say that. So like take out the lows, take out the highs, and then again take the lows once more, and then bam, finally get the rise. So to really scare everyone to just how can we say that? To just make people like, what the fuck is happening? And once you have done this, you finally get the move. That would be nice, to be honest. That would be really cool to make this. Like take out the lows, take out the highs, and then take out the lows once more, and then bam, finally get the move to the upside. So you make some people bullish, I mean you make some people bearish, you make some people bullish, you make again some people bearish, and then finally you get the rise. So you will trap a lot of people here, to be honest. You will wreck everyone, the longs, the shorts, everything. But yeah, we'll see. So as always, it's not because we can absolutely also be this. That is the main idea, to be honest with you. We don't think about something tricky like this. We think about directly the Y leg to the downside. Okay. So how to find the targets? To be honest with you, it's not really useful to put the extension tool. Why? Because we have already the targets with the levels to the downside. We know where you have to look for a long. Okay. But if you want to add the confluence, for example, you can pull the extension tool from the W root to the W bottom. Okay, right here. Oh my God, misclicked that. To the X wave top. Yips, perfect. Alright, here we go. So first we have the 618 will result to a truncated. It's possible if you're really bullish. Okay, in that case it will be the value area low bounce. Okay, as always, never well to check. I'm testing some levels now. You can see here. Okay, these are all the levels I'm testing before and after here. Two blue and the white one here. But anyway, so we can bounce as well as the 618 is never well to check. That's what I'm trying to play with some few other fibs in addition to the 618. But yeah, so if we don't bounce from here, bam, go to the 120 extension, so to speak, daily down to the naked session path from here. Okay, simple as that is. That's why it's not really useful to add the confluence to this. We have every fibs match with the levels we have planned to the downside. That's very cool. So it's the best way to take out the lows here, and once we've done this, bam, finally get a move up. But anyway, we'll see what's happening. It's really going to be traded based off direction at the moment. It's impossible to say, hey, we are going to do this at 100%. It's never possible to trade at 100%, but you can be sometimes like sure at 95%, for example, because yeah, these are not the only possible configuration, but the real most probable configuration. Here we're just range bound, so we can do a crazy amount of stuff. As I said, we can make a bigger stuff here. We can even push high, for example, we can make a W, X, and Y. And once we have done this, bam, the X wave can retrace maximum 100%, so make a double top, for example, and then bam, get a move to the downside to take out the lows. And once we have done this, bam, get acceptance high to finally make the rise. We can do all these configurations. Why the levels against here, if you use only a wave, you have too much possibilities. We know the more likely medium time frame waves, but the smaller time frame stuff have too much configuration. So we just use the levels in addition to this against here, and with the levels we are able to make some. Oh my god, I have something in my eye. Sorry about that. All right. With the levels here, we're really able to know where we have to look for long, because for example here, if you look for a flat, okay, if you look for a flat right here, if you look only for, or maybe this ABC zigzag, you will take a long only here, for example, because you have no levels, you don't know where is the support here. We know that if we lose the current lows here, well then you know the top of the channel right here, okay, the gray level as I told you earlier with the Valera low, so we know exactly where we have to look for a long. If this is lost, we know that there are no long trades, we just wait for lower here to come. Simple as that, really. Okay, so that's why the levels are very cool, because we know in any case where we have to look for longs and where we have to look for shorts. Okay, so yeah, anyway, so let's say the X wave is down, we look for the Y leg down. Okay, bam, so that will be the lower time frame. So what was this? Oh yeah, that's the ABC file. So lower time frame 2 in that case right here, lower time frame 2 right there, perfect. So this will be the lower time frame 2, okay, WXY, and otherwise the lower time frame, all the stuff you want to make a bigger wave to here is an A, B, C flat. So against here we can even, for example, make a triple wave to the upside. For example, here WXY, W, X, and Y, take the highs, go into the short Terry play yesterday, and bam, get a move to the downside to take out the lows. And once we have done this, took the stop loss, bam, get a rise and finally make this wave 3 to the upside. Can be some very tricky stuff. Okay, if we have to make something complex, we can make something complex. Now, do we think about this kind of complex stuff? Not really, but I'm aware of it. For example, if you go both here and take these highs, I will be looking for a swing for a parallel auction, or I will be looking, you know, the 123 and 27, the most probable targets of the B wave are exactly the day negative path control. Okay, this is exactly the day negative path control you have planned. So again, the levels match with the wave we are playing here. That's why this is pretty cool. But so this is something possible if we have to make something very bigger with the WXY. Otherwise, we can take this wave to bottom in, and now we can look for the bam for the continuation. It really depends if we get something bullish from here, okay, from the current long trade, or from here. Okay, but if this is lost, we're going to look for the bigger triple wave to go into the lower levels we have planned. Okay, so really hope that makes sense. Really, these are the wave. These are these are the configuration at the moment, and the low time frame one is this, so to speak here, 5 ways, A, B, C flat. Again, we really have to accept these are 5 ways, by the way. So wave 1, wave 2, okay. Yeah, the thing is, cannot be a wave 3, because I am sure that some people are thinking about this. Cannot be a wave 3. It's possible, to be honest with you. But the thing is, in a wave 3, we cannot get an ending or a leading. We can only get an impulsive. Here, if we have some 5 ways down, we have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4. An impulsive, as always, a wave 4 of an impulsive cannot break the wave 1 bottom or the wave 1 top. It depends on the trend. Here's a wave 4 clearly breaks the wave 1 bottom. Okay, so it's an impulse, a leading or an ending. So can we get a leading or an ending in the wave 3? No. So we have to think about something else. So to speak, a bigger wave to here, and then we make the wave 3, 4, 5 to the downside. Okay. So yeah, this was your configuration if we really have to take out the lows here, or if we make a wedge to the downside, for example. And so once we have done the C, okay, we'll have 2 different medium time frame configurations as always. If you are following me, you know what I'm talking about. This wave 1, 2 right here, and by the way, gonna change the wave to something. Let's go with white. It should be good like this. Like this. So we have a full wave 1 here, and a wave to retracement before we get a wave down 305 to the upside, so it's really not well placed. But anyway, so 1 to 305 like this, okay. Otherwise, we're looking for this right here, right there. So this double wave 1, 2. Okay, so again, I'm gonna change the waves here really quickly. White minor, I'm gonna take this as red. Let's go with this. Sorry. So it's different configuration. So okay, there's a wave 2 here. Okay, so wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, wave 2, or full wave 1 and full wave 2 here directly. So yeah, that is the plan really for the medium time frame here mainly. Now keep in mind we'll have a bearish scenario, for example here. Sorry, that is so not this right here, but this right here. Okay, that is bam. We have an A, B, C zigzag. Now we have 5 ways correction, 5 ways correction, 5 ways for an impulsive. We'll have a 5 ways correction, 5 ways for an A, B, C. So no wave 4 and 5, just a C wave, so a wave 3 top, for example, without wave 4 and 5. So A, B, C zigzag. A, B, C zigzag and impulsive have the exact same smaller waves. Okay, A wave, 5 ways, B wave, wave 1, 5 ways, B wave or wave 2 correction, wave 3 or C wave, impulsive. C wave can get an ending, wave 3 cannot get an ending, but here we have an impulsive. So these are the exact same smaller wave. So in that case, next, that will be really, really good if we do this, to be honest with you. I will just wreck a lot of people, and we look next for another move to the downside into a new low. Now, the best before to drop from here will be to go and hit the 1-to-1 extension. That will be the best of the best. So take out the go into the daily path control and from here reject. That's why I'm also aware of this bearish plan where, for example, like it's really not the most probable, to be honest with you, to make this, but this is still something we have on the chart. It's absolutely valid with the wave. So for example, if you take the short here, you start from a scalp. It's exactly the same down here. For example, I took a long because of course I was looking for this possible wave, mainly for another move to the downside this time, okay? But I was aware also that we could absolutely push high from here, okay? That was not the main idea, but it's still, this was absolutely possible. So I took my long trade, I took 50% after the end of the move, set my stop loss on 3, and I never got stopped out that long. That's it really. Okay, I turned this scalp into a swing. And so here it's exactly the same. You will take a short, you take 50% after the end of the move, you set your stop loss on 3, and maybe this will be the top. It depends really. Okay, if we hit a 1-to-1 extension, get a very cool short reaction from here, all right, that's a good short trade. And if I have to push higher, 1823, you know, with the swing for power is top right here, otherwise 1618. With the 618, 66% by the way, so very good resistance to here. But anyways, yeah, the best will be really to go and take go to the 1-to-1 extension here. That will be really the best of the best. So yeah, I mean, I think that we're good really with the plan. So I don't know if you have some questions on Bitcoin really. If you have some questions really, feel free to let me know in the chat right here. Just gonna check the chat right here. Bam. It looks like ending. It looks like double XY, to be honest, Matteo. I think you're talking about this. I think you're talking about this ending, and you're talking about this double XY here, I think. So yeah, I personally don't like really the ABC file. You know, the big ABC file here. I personally don't like it, but I'm just keeping this in case we do it. I know the wave in what way. I know in what we are clear. It's simple as that really. I still want to find another account where we could drop directly here, because I will, to be honest with you, I have a feeling like we can absolutely do it too if we have to go more down. But I'm gonna get 40 minutes already. Yeah, no, not gonna do this now. Not gonna do this now. So what do we have here? So yeah, I'll prefer the double XY. I mean, if we have to go more down, personally, I'm gonna take this. I mean, if we go more down directly, I'm gonna take this mainly. Okay, clicking mainly here with this right here. Okay, the wave 1, 2, in that case, the wave 2 done. I mean, will be done here. Okay, this is what I'm going to take mainly. But now, if we really have to take the lows, it's not a problem. We know what we are. We're not surprised. We know the wave we have to take mainly, and so we know the next move. That's simple as that, really. Now, yeah, to be honest, I will not be surprised to get any validation. I have a feeling that we can get any validation for this flat, for example. We can absolutely get a bigger continuation here, because the thing is, we only have a naked session path from here with a 1618. That is absolutely not the strongest level. The stronger level is really around the lows right here, as you can see that one around this consolidation here. With the weakening path from trap, bring us with a 20% invalidation of the flat. So yeah, I have a feeling that if we really have to break the lows here, we can absolutely go a bit below here. That's why the levels again are very important. But yeah, so what we are getting right now, So small absorption there. Again, here we got 2 million of new shorts here opening with a small real bullish up reaction here. And yeah, here we have no absorption this time frame. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Personally, well, the thing is that that's a valid setup, to be honest with you. But the thing is, we'll have absorption on the highs here, so I don't like it a lot. I don't like it a lot. But if we cancel the absorption on the highs here, that can be something, and we of course break the resistance here. So to speak, yeah, we'll have some resistance close by, so that's why it's a bit bad. But yeah, I think we'll be to break the view up in a path control. Yeah, I think we'll have some support, some resistance close by all the time. So for example, if you want to take a long here, once you've broken the view up, you have to get the random move to the next level. Do you have it? No. So the thing is, next you will not. So for example, you will take the trade here. Right here, you will wait for the view up to be broken. When it's done, you take the trade, stop loss below the low. The thing is, you have the resistance just really close by, so the risk reward is just very, very, very bad. Okay, clearly here it can push higher, but the next resistance is here with a possible swing for pound at top. So it can be the risk reward you can get. So 0.33 is a good risk reward, not at all. Next you can go of course to the daily. But you really bet on this on this right here. You really bet on this minimum. That will be really the best to go minimum to this height right here. But be aware that if you take, for example, a trade, that can also bring us with this. So is it a good trade at the end? It's better in my opinion to remain long from low here. I mean, that was a good one, but yeah, things that can also be here to resistance. So. And Maurice will have more likely a triple A here before, so a correction to go more down. It can still be a correction, you know, to make a bigger triple correction, and then bam, go lower. So, or it can be a truncated triple A truncated. So now get it right. But yeah, I mean that's a valid setup, but I don't like it personally. I don't like it. There, the context is not very good for the long trade. But that's a valid setup, to be honest. Yeah. By the way, if you want to get 7,000 deposit bonus, up to 7,000 deposit, not all the time, it's like a chance. If you want to get 7,000, up to 7,000 deposit bonus, you can go on PRIMEXBT. For me, really the two platforms there. I mean, the thing is, for me, again, this is something you have to test yourself. For example, Bybit for me is just, it was absolutely the best exchange before. But now I'm getting like, I have to reload the tabs every 10 minutes because otherwise I cannot just open a trade. I'm getting logged out for no reason. I mean, I have a tons of bugs really while using Bybit now. This is pretty crazy at traders. So Fimex is exactly the same as Bybit. It was good at the very beginning, but again, after like a week, it's just getting like really weird. I have to again reload the chart reload the tab every 10 minutes or even less. I'm getting logged out for no reason. For example, I wanted to open a trade. I wanted to open a long. It added like 50% of my whole account for no reason. I was like, what the hell is happening? So I paid some really expensive fees. So I mean, this is really crazy, to be honest with you. So I just left all this exchange and I'm just now on PRIMEXBT and by BitGet. That's it really. Okay, these are the two exchanges I'm using. And so if you want to trade with some, personally, from in my opinion, some good exchange, because there's only one that are really working well for me, you can go. And if you want to use PRIMEXBT, the cool thing that you can do, by the way, with PRIMEXBT, for example, you can just, for example, go in one click trading here, go with the lowest amount here just to show you. The thing is with the exchange, most of the time you're going to get, for example, you buy. Okay, you buy here. Okay, if you want to buy again, you're going to compound into your current position, or you have to open a sub account. Here you can open a buy. You can see you have some different orders here. It's never going to compound into your position. All the trades here are some different trades. This is not at all compound. You have 5 trades here again. So you have 5 trades open. So if I zoom in now, I click it and I spam it the buy button, so it's gonna be in the same place. But you have, if I can, maybe I will be able to see this. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, because it was the exact same price. Yeah, but anyway, now if I sell, for example, bam, I have also 2 short right here. Okay, I'm gonna just close out. But the thing is, you never compound into your trades. That is absolutely pure gold. Like for scalping, for example, it's absolutely crazy. You cannot compound your trade. You can take as many long as you want, as many short as you want. You don't care. You're never going to compound to your trade. That's why I'm using this. So if you want to get 7,000 up to 7,000 deposit bonus, you have to make a deposit. Go in the link. I mean, first go in the description. Check, click the link. create an account, verify your email, go in the promo code section, so to speak. And last time I have done this, it was buggy. Yeah. So let me just go back here. I don't know why it's doing this. Don't know why that's a demo account, by the way. No reason it's a demo account here, but normally you have, so you go in the main here, you have a, so it is, I think it's because it's a demo account that is bugging like, but anyway. So you just have to go in the main here, promo code, yeah, promo code normally, and you have the promo code, you have a MCXBT normally in the description, something like this. Yeah, MCXBT. You have everything in the description. You just have to verify your email first, and go in the promo code section, add the MCXBT code, activate, and you will get up to 7,000 deposit points. It's very random, so you just have some chance or not. It depends. And yeah, so if you want to get this platform, you can go here and use this. Of course, this support the channel. I'm not going to lie, this support, of course, the channel if you do this. Absolutely. But anyway, so yeah, bam, 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 bam. So yeah, we're good. I think we're good. I don't know if you have some questions today. If you have some questions, really feel free to let me know. Feel free to let me know. And yeah, if you want to get also the 3 exo transplants for free, you just have to join us as VIP. Join us as VIP, get 3 exo transplants for free. There are not 4 but 3 places remaining now. So really feel free, you can get this kind of stuff. For example, this can only come with experience. For example, when you say, hey, you have a lot of support here, normally you will look for a long on every support, you get some good data, will take along here. Personally, the only good long trade I saw yesterday was, yes, we have some support down there, but for me, there is just no reason to long this. So I was looking first of all for a long here. That's it really. And where we came into a long trade, I said yesterday that was a nice take profit here, and we got a reversal from here. This can only come with experience, you know, and this is something you cannot fake. So yeah, the next long trade, as I said clearly yesterday for VIPs, is clearly here. Okay, we can bounce off this. I'm going to be aware of anything. I'm aware of the levels. For example, you get something really crazy good for long, I'm going to long here, okay, on the top of the channel, plus value low. But if the main idea is still to go below here. So I really want to see something really crazy good for a long. Otherwise, I'm gonna wait for a low here. Simple as that, really. Okay, and so we went into a long target, and we got a bounce. That's pretty cool. And we got a bounce from the exact naked session path control here. That's pretty cool, to be honest with you. Right here, against here, bam, red level, naked session path control, touch it, bounce. pretty cool. 27,790. Yeah, normally on trading it was a bit below here. Yeah, anyway, it's having hit on the exo chart, the most important here. Yeah, I mean, I think we're good really here for today. And just to finish with this, if we don't do this, okay, well, this will speak here, we get acceptance above, but we do not reject here at the top. Okay, and if we don't reject no, not that one, if we don't reject anything above here, okay, or we just do not make any low, so to speak, if we just get a rise and do not reject the top right here or any target above, plus the flat targets, we just get acceptance higher. What we take here is simply a wave 3 or already to the upside. In that case, we just accept this was some crazy what the fuck 5 waves again. So speak a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a wave 5 here. We just accept the other 5 waves really. Okay, we don't have to say, hey, okay, but this rule is not valid, anything. No, we just get acceptance with this, let it go, and take this as 5 waves. That's it really. Not be stuck here, just look for the what's next. This is the most important. So in that case, we take a wave 1, a wave 1 right here, a wave 2 retracement. So here going to the top of the channel, the gray line, I told you earlier, with the value at low, then a wave 3, 4, 5, we just make that wave 3 here. Okay, it's in case we do not get anything bearish of the flat target above us. Okay, so yeah, that is a plan really. So in any case, if we push a lot higher, what we can do, if we push a bit higher, what we can do, if we go a bit more down, what we can do here, if we go really more down, you also know what we can do here. The only thing I don't have right now on my chart is if we really get acceptance low here, what we can take. But this is not I really have to think and be really fully concentrate for this. So I have to add some music and everything here, and I cannot do this on YouTube because otherwise I'm gonna get some copyright claims. So anyway, yeah, my message being deleted. That's weird. I think it's because of some moderation stuff, because you maybe add a lot of emojis or something. It's getting like for YouTube it's spam. I don't care if you do it, to be honest, but Most of the time, you know, the spam have a crazy amount of emojis and everything. That's why I think. Or maybe you did a bad word, but I don't know what bad word I added for. I didn't add any bad words. I think it just YouTube how to terms and services, if you can say that, or rules. I don't know. Anyway, how do you get the code from MOONCHARTS? You just have to join as VIP, and I'm gonna send you. You just send a message next on Discord. I'm gonna send you everything. Yeah. You just have to go here on the MOONCHARTS website, so to speak, here, and from here. Alright, and so from here you have to go in the plan, go as VIP, and then I'm just gonna give you the 3 MOONCHARTS months for free on Discord. You have, you know, to go in your account, go in the edit profile, you link your Discord account so you can get access to the Discord, and once you have done this, I'm gonna send you everything. Yeah. So yeah, really hope you enjoyed. As always, if you enjoyed, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel to turn notifications. This is very, very, very important. Thank you so much if you take the time to do it, as always. This is a big reward of my work, so really thank you. And yeah, now I'm gonna end this nice stream. Do you have something else to say? I think no, there is nothing more to say here. We have planned everything. We are aware of everything. We go up, we go down, we go sideways. We know in any case in what we refer to sideways, we're just going to continue. For example, make an A double EXY here, you know, into the bigger double EXY, or into the ABC flat. It will not really be sideways, by the way. Make a, I don't know, maybe an ABC flat for just sideways. So we can do all these kind of configurations. That's why the levels, take it easy, take the levels and trade the levels, of course, by being aware of the context, but be aware of more of the levels, because you have a lot of configuration. The best will be for Bitcoin to confirm a wave, and once we have done this, we can remove some scenarios, and we'll have less scenarios, less possible waves, and we'll have more probable waves to coming. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, but anyway, let's see what happened. Tomorrow I'm going to be live again at 10 AM with VIPs only to update the chart, so to see if we get something good, a good setup or something here, such as this, for example. Where it is here. Okay, what I was saying is today, after of course this nice long trade here, recognize on, so it was on Sunday, by the way. First it was on Sunday, the Sunday update 1, 2, 3, or 5. We got the wave 4 with an expanding and then the wave 5 into the long trade from first for a swing flip pound, again 35 to go more down 7x6. So we got a swing flip on here into the value and into the value area low. Okay, so we got the value area low bounce here. Pretty cool. Now we also planned this yesterday. That was my first long trade, and only first long trade really. Otherwise, I will not look for. I mean, this I will look for a long, but I will really wait for something really crazy bullish to come. Otherwise, we'll like take a long before. We didn't got anything. Just going to our first long trade, and we bounce from here. Take break 1 time or 2, depends, and from here reverse. Pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, I wish you all a brilliant day. Really hope you enjoy these kind of updates. Hope you're learning, hope you're enjoying the plan, really, and hope you're making some money with this plan. And yeah, I wish you all a brilliant day. Take care of you. Thank you all for your message, and see you all in the next one on Tuesday next week. Yes, at 10 AM again, and otherwise Thursday, otherwise maybe tomorrow in a public update or something. Depends if Bitcoin move or not. And by the way, today we'll have no news. Yeah, it's tomorrow, by the way. We'll have no news today. We got some news on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but today we'll have no news, so no real volatility. For example, here is today this quick move up and down where it takes the stop loss on both sides, really, as you can see here. You go below here, take the stop loss, as you can see here, go below, take the stop loss right here, get a quick reclaim, take the stop loss above the highs, and from here get another move to the downside. Pretty cool. But anyway, so yeah, so no news today. I can bring us with some volatility here. Again, I don't care about the result. I'm just going to trade the order flow on this, just to get the time of the volatility to come. Otherwise, I don't care about the result. So yeah, we'll have some news coming tomorrow at 2:30 from here. Again, it's UTC plus 2, you can see on the bottom right here. So you just have to adapt this to your time frame. You just have to go here, okay, in the economic, in the calendar right here, go in the countries, add the United States, add only click this here, okay, the high important stuff, and you're going to get all the important news only. That can bring us with some volatility if you want to trade daily. So pretty cool. Anyway, I wish you a brilliant day. As I say, take care of you. Don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. If you want to get 3 MOONCHARTS month for free, you know what to do. Just go on the website, join the VIP, and I'm going to send you everything. Anyway, have a nice day. As I say, take care, and see you in the next one. Cheers.